For the Giants, 18 games remain. Their goal, turn September baseball into October baseball. But right now they have to deal with an old familiar foe. These bitter rivals have influenced each other's playoff destinies for over a century. So who could expect anything less tonight? It's the Giants and Dodgers. Game on.
We are coming to you from beautiful AT&T Park. The Giants are back home after a 10-3 road trip. Tonight, it's game one of a three-game series, Giants and Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. It is indeed good to be home. However, the Giants will have their hands full tonight. Their rivals are here. Their rivals want to beat them, and it's up to Barry Zito to stop them.
Well, 18 games left of the Giants' schedule, and there's three teams in the race. The Rockies, the Padres, and the Giants. The Dodgers are not there. They have one thing to play for, and that's to try and put a big, bad dent in the Giants' schedule the next 3 days. And they've lined up their best three pitchers, Billingsley, Lilly, and tonight it's Clayton Kershaw, who's got one of the best curveballs in the whole game. So tonight, I think it's going to be a battle of curveballs. The great curveball of Zito against the great curveball of Kershaw. And hopefully the Giants can find some runs to support Zito, and they can come up with a win.
All right, huge series. Huge series. All right, when we come back, Amy G will have more from AT&T Park right after these messages.
Dodgers, welcome back to AT&T Park. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and tonight we do have a special broadcast for you. We were all shocked last Thursday when we heard of the tragedy in San Bruno. You obviously didn't have to live in San Bruno to know someone close to you that was affected. The Giants, of course, were down in San Diego. Their own Pablo Sandoval affected. Everything is okay. We take you now up to the Giants PA announcer, public address announcer, Rennell, for a moment of silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps. We have all been touched by the explosion and devastating fire that ravaged the Glenview neighborhood of San Bruno. At least 4 residents lost their lives and 24 others were critically injured. More than 150 homes were either destroyed or damaged, and the recovery efforts are continuing today to account for those still missing. Tonight, we dedicate this game to the memory of those who lost their lives in the Glenview fire and in honor of the people of San Bruno as they work to heal, recover, and rebuild. We would also like to recognize all of the emergency response teams who have taken great risks to aid the community of San Bruno. And here to represent the city of San Bruno, please welcome Junior Giants from the San Bruno League, who are joined by your 2010 Giants. And now, everyone, at this time, we would like to observe a moment of silence. Thank you, everyone. And now please remain standing for our national anthem. It will be performed tonight by a member of the San Francisco Fire Department, Ed Gallardi.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed, at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The San Francisco Giants will be donating $3 from every ticket sold here at this game tonight. That's going to be over $100,000 going to the San Bruno Glenview Fire Victims Fund. You can donate as well all week. Bring your monetary donation to San Francisco Guest Services. Game 1 getting ready to get underway. We will check in with our Sportsnet Central studios after these messages for an update. Stay with us.
Summertime weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 58 degrees here at the Yard. We got winds right around 10 miles per hour. Humidity at 72%. It is partly cloudy. All right, let's take a look at Joe Torre's lineup, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It will go like this. For call, he will be in the leadoff spot, followed by Andre Ethier and then Casey Blake. Kemp, the cleanup hitter. Then it's Jay Gibbons. Rod Barajas against Zito. Look out. Then it's Jamie Carroll, Reed Johnson, and Clayton Kershaw.
Oh, let's check out the Giants defense. It's brought to you by Black Diamond Brewing Company. Burrell, Rowand, and Ross. That's your outfield. Uribe Sandoval on the left side. Sanchez Huff on the right side. Buster Posey, he'll be in the squat. And the guy in the bump tonight will be Barry Zito.
First pitch of the ball game is a fastball for a strike.
86-mile-an-hour fastball right across the throat. Now you can go to the corners. The numbers for Barry Zito as start number 30. These are pitching stats brought to you by your Bay Area Hyundai dealers. 8-12 with a 4.14 ERA. And against these Dodgers lifetime, 6-7 with a 4.01 ERA. Almost a 2-to-1 strikeout walk ratio. A full pitch guy, fastball, curveball. He'll cut that fastball. He's got a slider and a changeup. He'll throw anything at any time. Likes that third base side of the rubber.
High and wide fastball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. For call, 13 for 37 with a couple of or make that 4 doubles and a home run against Zito. 3-2 to Rafael Furcal. Ethier and then Casey Blake. This should be a get it in fastball right here. And he walked him.
All right, let's check out our Toyota keys to the game. Remember what happened last time the guys had an off day? Well, they didn't do well. They need an early wake-up call. Get into this flow and pick up where you left off in San Diego. Number 2, get some runs for Zito. The last 11 outings he's had, they've gotten him 11 runs total. And 3, Zito's got to contain Furcal. He's got to contain Kemp. Lifetime against them. The 2 of them against him are hitting 384, 30 for 78. And those are our Toyota keys to the game.
Here's Andre Ethier with Furcal and his speed at first base. Ethier, double play ball. 4, 6, 3.
The best pitch he has to get a ground ball is that big breaking ball, and that's exactly what he throws Ethier here. Hits it to Sanchez. Nice turn from Uribe over to Huff, and that is tailor-made. Big curveball gets ground balls because it's got the best downward bite of all his pitches.
The throw by Sanchez was a little bit towards the center field side of second base, but Uribe hung in there. Here's Casey Blake. Some of these Dodger hitters have pretty good numbers against Zito. Casey Blake is one of them. He's got 2 doubles and 3 lifetime home runs against Zito, and he pops this one up. Aubrey Huff and Buster Posey, but this is going to be right next to the dugout. The guy, easy fella, you're going to have a heart attack.
Oh, this guy missed it right here. He's upset. There's a guy sitting 2 rows behind him that wound up getting the ball as Huff flipped it into stands. And he took 6 bows.
He wasn't that happy on his wedding night, for crying out loud. Here's the 1-1. And it's a strike to make it 1-2.
Yep. About his game face. He's ready.
One and 2 to Casey Blake, hitting .257. 2-2.
For the most part, with Gary Cedarstrom, the plate umpire, he likes the low pitch. He will give an occasional bell high, but you have to throw things between his knees to get the pitch. And if you throw him outside the knees and you're sitting on one side, he goes to the other side of the plate, you won't get it.
Cedarstrom behind the dish, then it's Hickox, Foster, and Wolf, and the 2-2 pitch. You got him, and that'll end the inning. Zito with a nice comeback after walking the leadoff hitter. Giants are coming up. Take a look at the Giants lineup. Nothing is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Ross, Sanchez, Huff, and the cleanup hitter Buster Posey, followed by Burrow, Uribe, Sandoval, Aaron Rowan. Big numbers against the Dodgers this year, and then Zito will hit ninth.
All right, what do you say we take a look at the Dodgers defensively? It'll be Johnson, Kemp, and Ethier. That's your outfield for Call and Blake. They'll patrol the left side. Carroll and Gibbons on the right side. Barajas will be in the squad, putting down the signs, and the gentleman on the bump tonight for the Dodgers will be Clayton Kershaw, who is their ace. And he is legit with great stuff.
Cody Ross hitting .261, 11 home runs, 60 driven in. He's 1 for 4 lifetime with a double against Kershaw. He gets the nod in the leadoff spot tonight. And there's a strike at the knees to even the count.
Kershaw is kind of a 4-pitch guy. You'll see a fastball that'll go low to mid-90s, slider, changeup, but he's really got one of the best strikeout curveballs in the game. He's 22 years old, 6'3", 220-pounder.
And right now, Ross falls behind 1 and 2.
There you see the numbers. Start number 30, 2.99 ERA, 197 strikeouts, 183 and a third, just 148 hits allowed. He has had a quality year, and he indeed is the ace at just 22.
Very high with Sanchez to follow, and then Aubrey Huff. Andres Torres, the appendectomy on Sunday, is back in town. Two-two pitch. On the ground to short for Furcal. And Furcal with that cannon will throw out Ross.
Let's take a look at our Bloomberg Sports graphic. Clayton Kershaw versus Jonathan Sanchez. Young lefties opposing average this year. And the comparison all season. And they started out a little slow, heated up, and all season long. Sanchez, the league, hit 208 against, and Kershaw just 220. And pretty amazing statistics. Bloomberg Sports, the leader in data analysis, has developed an analytical product being used by baseball clubs. There's also a product for fans. Improve your fantasy player, track your favorite team and player. All you have to do is go to BloombergSports.com for details.
Here's Sanchez. 286 with 5 home runs, 38 driven in. Nearly at 400 over his last 18 games. Gives you an idea how hot he has been. Big chopper to Casey Blake, who gives ground and throws him out. 2 down. And here's Aubrey Huff. hitting .294. He leads this club with 81 RBIs. .14 for 39 on the road trip. That's a .359 average. Along with that, he hit a couple of home runs. On Sunday, had a very nice day, went 3 for 5. Pops this one up. It'll be the second baseman, Jamie Carroll, and that'll end the inning. After 1, 0-0. Tickets for next year and guarantee seats for potential playoff games this October. 415-972-2298. Here's Matt Kemp. Kemp on the first pitch hits one high and foul down the right field line and out of play. Kemp, a .251 hitter with 22 home runs, 74 RBIs. And he, like some of the others, pretty good numbers against Zito. And there's a base hit to lead off the second inning.
Big curveball kind of hung up there around the belt. Big floater. And so far, he's still trying to find a feel with that pitch. It doesn't look as quick as it did in his last outing. But with Zito, oftentimes that curveball can come second or third inning, quickens up as the game wears on when he finds a rhythm.
Here's Jay Gibbons. Gibbons takes high. In his short stint with the Dodgers, he's picked up 5 home runs and 15 RBIs. Gibbons with only 43 at bats. He hit a 3-run home run against the Giants when the Giants started out that road trip. Right now it's 2 balls and no strikes.
And they're all up. Zito's got to get the ball down. He's got to establish that knee high. Now he'll pitch high with fastballs a lot, especially into righties where he'll cut that fastball in other hands. But right now everything he's throwing is up.
And he gets the strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. And he's got a guy on deck that's got major ownage on him, and that's Rod Barajas.
Kemp will steal. He's had kind of a weird year stealing bags. He stole 18, but he's also been thrown out 14 times.
Into center field, Rowan got a good jump, and he will track it down. And here's his throw to first, and it's offline as Kemp got too far off.
I've always liked that about Rowan. He will definitely take on a challenge with his arm. He believes in it. There's the jump Kai's talking about. Excellent first step to the ball. And he saw this whole play shape up when he was tracking that ball.
He threw kind of a screwball.
Yeah. Didn't get a lot on it.
Here's Barajas. Barajas against Zito has 4 doubles and 3 home runs in his 11 hits. And he hit a home run off of Zito in LA about 10 days ago. And Kemp goes. Posey's throw on the money. And they got him. Oh, my word.
We're going to make it our forward right choice. Money, I mean, Kemp was out by 10 feet. Now, Zito was 125. That was his unload time. It was right there at average, which is a good time. But look at Posey with that cannon throwing a strike, and that's our forward right choice. You talk about lighting the place up. Wow.
And that throw did. There is a buzz around the yard on the Posey throw. Barajas takes a breaking ball wide, 2 balls and 1 strike.
He has got an arm that can shut down a running game. That's for sure. Zito really did a good job of giving him a chance.
Foul back. It's now 2-2. Watch the crowd in the background. Every guy that stood up is an old catcher back there.
It looked like a bunch of old catchers.
I'm serious. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
The USS Potomac. It's also called the Floating White House, and it belonged to Franklin D. Roosevelt from 1936 to 1945. Of course, you'll remember a few months back, our Hall of Fame announcer, John Miller, got a ride on it to celebrate his entry into Cooperstown, and I was lucky enough to get a tour today. You can see it in its entirety on our next installment of G-Mag, which is on Sunday following the Giants postgame. Dwayne and Mike, a quick message to you from the crew at the USS Potomac. You two are their favorite announcers of all time.
Wow. Well, that's very nice of them. I'm glad I'm glad you did that spot, Amy. I'm feeling a lot better now. So's Mike, if he was paying attention.
Well, I got distracted.
Posey on the ground to Casey Blake to his left. And Posey's retired.
My old roomie just walked in the room. I had to give him a hug. There's the Potomac.
Amy was saying that the crew was saying that their favorite announcer is me.
Well,
well, you wouldn't know that would be true or not.
Well, I couldn't argue with that. That is a beautiful ship, isn't it?
Yeah. For John Miller's Hall of Fame luncheon, we had a chance to take a ride. I don't know, you take a ride on a boat? I think you did. But they floated around the bay, and it was fabulous. Pat Burrell, no balls and 1 strike. And Burrell takes a pitch down low. 4 for 10, 3 doubles and a home run against Clayton Kershaw, which means he is one of the few Giants that has a little bit of ownage on this young left-hander. 1-2.
Good fastball cutting on that inside corner. You know, if you look at Kershaw, he collapses a little back with his back shoulder as he gets gathered to come at you. And that little dip, when he comes back up with a high 3/4 release, you don't see him early. And we always talk about how important it is to have some deception in your delivery, and he does. If you go back in and look at how Warren Spahn used to throw, very similar slot to Warren Spahn, the winningest left-hander of all times. It's our Ultra Mo, brought to you by your Bay Area Hyundai dealers. You see him come through and pronate with his arm. It's just a classic delivery. And again, if you compare it to that of Warren Spahn, you'd be surprised. Very similar.
And under the hands of Burrell, first strikeout. This was the day that the Giants organization honored John Miller. His day on the Potomac. The Say Hey Kid showed up. A lot of dignitaries. His partner spoke. John working the wheel. Here's a rebate, and he takes high. Mr. Newcomb was a little upset. I sent all the employees home.
Oh, is that why they were laughing? Very good.
And he didn't think that was a good idea. 2 balls and no strikes with 2 outs here in the second.
Well, that is the cry from the Giants fans. We heard it down in San Diego. We're hearing it again here as we open up the 6-game homestand. Win 1 for Andres Torres, who is on the shelf here after having a bout with appendicitis and having his appendix removed in San Diego. He is here in San Francisco, and he's feeling much better, and he's very hopeful that he can beat the odds and come back. But the Giants indeed are trying to win games for Andres.
3-0 pitch. You knew Uribe was going to go for it. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Well, it's not a bad idea when you know a pitcher is going to be around the plate. And Kershaw's that kind of guy. If he gets a fastball, let it go.
A high strike, and it's 3-2. Sandoval to follow should Uribe reach. 2 outs here in the second. And this foul ball headed to the club level. Three-two pitch. Breaks his bat and hooks it foul.
Hey, Eric Burns is here.
It does look like him.
Well, Ken Roggensack turned 97 yesterday, September 13th. He's a huge Giants fan. He's followed baseball most of his life. Luke Garrett was his favorite player. He watches all the Giants games. And we just want to give him a shout. Tell him happy birthday. We think he's a great fan, and we hope he's around for a lot more. Ken, happy birthday, meat. Lynn Herstein is here. Just checking to see what time he gets to go to the bathroom.
Casey Blake picks it off the top of the ground to end the inning. Kershaw 6 up, 6 down. 0-0. By Jamie Carroll, and then Reed Johnson, and then Clayton Kershaw. They're working hard out in the Cove. So here's Jamie Carroll hitting .290. He looks at a strike. Sandoval in at third. Huff now relaxes a little bit at first. No balls and 1 strike. Carroll has played all over the place. For Call spent some time on the DL, and he was at short. He's been in left field when Manny Ramirez was on the DL.
Now anymore, you've got to have at least one of those guys on the bench.
He probably does his best work where he's right at tonight, and that's at second base.
With the way baseball has evolved, and pitching rosters have now expanded where most teams take 12.
To the right side of the diamond for Aubrey Huff. Wow.
With 12 pitchers.
All right, time for Subway. Eat fresh ass Kruk and Kite. Visit csnbarea.com. Sims from San Francisco. On an average, how many foul balls hit the broadcast booth every season?
None. We've had 1 in 10.5 years. And it was hit off the bat of Moises Alou. We have a little overhang over our booth that pretty much protects us. You can see this is where we are. So we don't get any.
Where's the overhang?
There, it's the one there. That's the overhang.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Here's Reed Johnson.
So as the pitching rosters have expanded, it's more important for guys on the bench because their numbers are being reduced. You have to have guys that can do everything.
Johnson fouls one down the right field line, a souvenir. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I mean, ideally, the perfect guy on the bench, the perfect bench player is a guy who can be like Jamie Carroll, play both sides of second base, play in the outfield, catch, and be a switch hitter. Now you're a commodity.
The attempt? No.
Ed Hickox, the first base umpire, with the no call. All right, here you go. Okay.
No, he didn't. Kershaw to follow. Out of play, 2-2. Zito. Good location on that 87-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Look at the size of the knob on Reed Johnson's bat. Yeah, that's a lot of knob.
Top to third, charging Sandoval. Sandoval got him. Rattled around in the glove just a little bit, but he made the play. 2 outs.
I think he's shortened his arm stroke when he's coming in. Much more compact delivery. It's a little flip now. I mean, he doesn't get quite as much on the ball, but his unload time so much quicker. Here's the exchange. And just not much of an arm circle. Very compact throwing motion. And he's become more accurate with it. Boom. Perfect strike.
Here's Kershaw.
One more look at the exchange. A nice high hop. Now Kershaw knows how people feel when they hit off him.
Freddie Sanchez. Side retired. Pablo Sandoval will lead things off.
Reserve tickets for only $15. That's $15 to see a classic rivalry matchup. To take advantage of the dynamic deal, all you have to do is visit sfgiants.com. Get out here. It's fun. September baseball. Game on.
The folks from San Bruno representing their city who's hit with a tragedy, but out here tonight. The Panda is well represented as Sandoval stands in.
Giants been raising money for San Bruno tonight. $3 for every ticket is going to their relief effort to help the people who have been affected by that terrible tragedy.
First pitch to Sandoval is on the outside corner for a strike. Sandoval hitting .267. Twelve home runs, 59 driven in. Aaron Rowan and then Barry Zito. Kershaw got 1 strikeout. Giants have hit 3 ground balls, a pop up and a line drive. This is on the ground to second, where Jamie Carroll is all over it.
Again, this is San Bruno night, and if you cannot be here at the ballpark, if you'd like to make a monetary donation, you can be made anytime during the homestand. Checks can be dropped off at the Giants Guest Service Office. Monetary contributions only, not items, please. City of San Bruno. Bay Area is going to help you rebound. And our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Rowan hitting .231, 10 home runs, 32 RBIs. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Loves that inside corner. He would pound that side of the plate with that fastball all night long. Before the game, I saw Will Clark, who's here in town, and he said, watch how many times Clayton Kershaw throws that fastball inside the hitters.
Kershaw gets the comebacker. 2 outs. And here's Zito. If you're going to stand on top of the plate, you better look in.
Well, he's been pretty one-dimensional with that fastball first time through the lineup. And if they identify that he's going to be on that side of the plate, and that's something they all know, it's up to them to make the adjustment second time through.
Zito looks at a strike.
Because right now, Kershaw has been perfect. 8 up, 8 down.
Zito out of play in a quick 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Zito, a little pop-up left field. Reed Johnson puts it away. After 3, nothing.
Sequel to his iconic Emmy Award-winning Baseball, which came out back in 1994. Ken and his filmmaking partner, Lynn Novick, held a Q&A and then showed a sneak preview for about 150 guests, and you can see it on PBS Sunday the 28th, September 28th, and September 29th. 28th and 29th, and guys, it looks phenomenal. It's going to be a very, very good movie to watch.
All right, thanks, Amy. He doesn't do anything that's not phenomenal.
You better believe it's going to be good. He's fantastic.
Here's for call as he swings and misses 0-1.
Great combination, Ken Burns and Lynn Novick. They are very, very talented, and they go through painstaking procedures to make it right. And their research is really fun to watch if you're a baseball fan.
Freddie Sanchez has it. All right, let's go to our Comcast studios and Scott Reese. Scott? All right, thanks, Scott. Here's Andre Ethier. I don't think slowing down the Rockies train is that bad of an idea, to be honest with you.
No, I don't either.
Ethier takes a strike.
You saw the numbers for Andre Ethier. He got started this year, and he really was a guy who was ahead of everybody. I mean, he was going to be the Triple Crown winner, lead the league in everything. And then he hurt his hand. Broke the little finger in his right hand. He used to wrap the knob with that finger, and in batting practice he broke the finger, and he has not been the same hitter since.
Zito got Ethier to bounce into a 4-6-3 double play in the first inning. Good pitch at the knees, 2-2.
Ethier stepping out, letting Cedarstrom know he disagreed with the call.
Fog is rolled in. Got him.
Slider payoff pitch. Out number 2. Time now for our trivia question. It's brought to you by AT&T. Rethink Possible. The question tonight: who was the last Giants before Aubrey Huff to hit more than 24 homers in his first season with the team? Let's think about that for a bit.
All right, I think I will. Casey Blake struck out looking in the first. First pitch high, 1 ball and no strikes. Good fastball, good spot at 88 miles an hour. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Swinging and a miss, 1-2.
Back-to-back fastballs, and we don't see that very often. 88, 87. And Casey Blake, a good fastball hitter, late. Gives you an idea what he's looking for.
See you later for the second time in a row. Giants are coming up. Top of the order. The last Giant before Aubrey Huff hit more than 24 homers in his first season with the team. JT Snow in 1997. JT knocked out 28 at Candlestick.
Yeah, he liked Candlestick.
Barry Bonds, 46 in 1993. He might be the exception to everything. Here's Cody Ross. Cody Ross looks at a strike. He bounced out to short. Giants went 9 up, 9 down first time around. Sanchez to follow. Swing and a miss. Nothing in 2.
Change up. And Rick Honeycutt, the pitching coach for the Dodgers, is saying he's starting to toy with a split finger fastball now, which in essence gives him another type of changeup. But when you hit out this guy, I mean, you're not thinking changeup or slider. You're thinking fastball and curveball. You're thinking that right there.
That's a 3-pitch see ya to Cody Ross.
Second strikeout. You're looking at 2 big curveballs in this game tonight. This is the Ultramo curveball release. And you can see it starts out way high, and that thing breaks. And it was up there around the shoulders when it left his hand. And because of that, Casey Blake gave up on it. And that was in his 2-strike protect mode. That's how big that thing was.
Here's Sanchez. First pitch in the dirt. Zeta was allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. And a shot into left field. First hit, first base runner for the Giants.
That means it'll be the first time tonight that Kershaw has to throw out of the stretch. The longer you go before you get in the stretch, the more you're a bit vulnerable when you first get into it. It could be a 1 or 2 or 3, 4 pitch vulnerability where you might not have quite the command of the strike zone. Here, kind of a gift to location. And right now, the mode that he's been in, you can't make location mistakes to him. He's going to square him up.
Here's Aubrey Huff, who popped out in the first. Fouls it back. Boy, he had a good cut.
He was sitting on it. He's looking for a fastball up. And I think that's the greatest thing to look for if you're facing a guy who's just getting into the stretch for the first time late in the ball game. Look for a fastball up. Look for a mistake up. That's where you're going to get him.
Here's a chant ringing around the ballpark.
Well, the fans are into it. Saw them all over the road trip in LA and Arizona, a ton in San Diego. And tonight, they are at fever pitch.
Huff with a shot right at Gibbons. That's 1. That's 2. So Huff did what he tried to do, tried to hit that hole, but he missed it. He hit it right at Gibbons. in the water at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Share the love at MontereyBayAquarium.org/love. Very nice. Hey, we see some Dodger fans here?
Yeah, we do.
Here's Matt Kemp. Kemp led off the second with a base hit. Here he rolls one foul, and it's 0-1. No score, fifth inning already. Fouls it back. It's 0-2.
Well, you got two guys that brought some A-game into tonight's ball game. Zito and Kershaw, both with outstanding stuff, and they hit their spots.
Slowly hit to Freddie Sanchez. I always feel pretty good when the ball goes to Freddie Sanchez.
I feel real good. Hit those hands. The Giants Baseball is brought to you by the Solar Company. Call 877-60-SOLAR or visit thesolar.com, thesolarcompany.com to learn about their lease option, which expires on October 15th. I want to get cozy with Posey.
Well, then you know what? He needs to hold that sign up a little higher.
Yep, she's got her eye black on. Gamer.
1 ball and no strikes. Gibbons hit a soft line drive out to Aaron Rowan. And you know what? Gibbons is going to sit on a slow breaking ball, and he's going to try to yank.
Well, he was sitting on the speed. He got his back leg into that hack. That was a hack that if he hits it, it's in the water.
Zito comes back with a high fastball.
Here's the hack we're talking about, 1-0. And you bet he was looking off speed.
Two and two. An emergency hack as he hits it off the chain link fence in front of the Giants dugout. It was Say Hey Tuesday today, and that's what Comcast gave away in Willie Mays Plaza. High 3-2. Barajas to follow. Got him.
Reached back and went country hardball. And he got Gibbons to chase.
Yeah, we always see our Sharks guys at the yard. Douglas Murray, Ryan Clough. I mean, they're here all the time.
Yeah, they're good ball fans. They follow.
And we appreciate that.
And you know what? They know that there's a lot of the Giants that follow hockey as well. It's a nice mutual respect.
Plus,
that's the best way to say
it. You get any unruly Dodger fans in that area?
Yeah, just throw a couple hockey players at them. You clear out a whole section.
We got it covered here at the yard. Come on. Barajas struck out in the second inning. He gets underneath this one, and it's going to be Juan Uribe. And that'll end the inning. Buster Posey will lead things off.
Get that man some runs. This is the anniversary of the September 14th Bob Brindley game when he's, normally a catcher, but at third base this particular day ties a major league record by making 4 errors in 1 inning. But he makes amends by hitting 2 home runs, including the game winner as the Giants beat the Braves 7-6. Paul Ossenbacher threw it, and Brindley yanked it. That's a true Giants story presented by Farmers Insurance. Visit farmers.com to hear real true stories from Farmers customers and to find a Bay Area agent near you. Farmers Insurance, ready, feels good.
That was a hum baby moment when Brindley hit the home run.
I can't really explain this, other than she's raising a baseball fan.
Here's Buster Posey. First pitch strike. Posey bounced out to Casey Blake. Believe it or not, in this game, both pitchers have pitched to the minimum amount of hitters.
Well, they both locked on. They've had a nice strike zone to throw to. Gary Cedarstrom's been very solid behind the plate. He set a zone. They know where it is, and they're pitching to it. They got to get Barry Zito some runs. His last 11 outings, they've gotten him 11 runs total.
Giants picked up a hit in the 4th inning, but then Huff hit into the double play, although he did hit the ball very hard. 2-1 pitch to Posey. Below the zone, 3-1. Posey not biting. There's Burrow. Left field. Johnson is over and under, and he makes the catch.
Giants baseball is brought to you by Autotrader.com. Now compare new and used cars side by side at Autotrader.com. We talk about the importance of getting runs for Barry Zito. This is another statistic that just will blow your mind. If you get him 4 runs when he pitches, his lifetime record is 109 wins and 6 losses.
Strike to Burrow.
That's a remarkable statistic. You talk about a guy who's a good front runner. So bottom line, get this guy some runs. %60% of Zito's starts as a Giant. Giants have gotten 2 runs or less.
Burrow skies this one to left. It'll be for call. 2 outs. And here's Juan Uribe. Uribe lined out to Casey Blake to end the 2nd. On the ground and a base hit into right field. Not something you see Uribe do a lot of, but he does it here. He goes the other way. And that'll bring up Sandoval.
Well, maybe that's what he's trying to do against Kershaw. Fastball middle away. That's what you're supposed to do. You haven't seen many fastballs away. You've been on that inside corner for the most part of the evening.
Sandoval bounced out to Jamie Carroll to lead off the 3rd. Sandoval pops it to left. Reed Johnson comes racing in, and he'll put it away to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 1 left. 6th inning coming up.
Reed Johnson in the third inning with one out. Comes up and makes a nice pick. Let's watch the exchange one more time. A little bit of a rattle in the glove. But that's our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Carroll, Johnson, Kershaw.
Len Hurstein, he's looking for a little action down there on the left field side. You figure with a left-handed pitcher up there tonight, he'd be getting some. He'd be getting any.
Well, there's a story going around that the last time Leonard Hurstein was here,
yeah,
he looked just like that, and he has not been able to take the helmet off since then. But it doesn't seem to bother Leonard. He's here. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jamie Carroll. Zito gets the comebacker. 1 out.
Well, the 2011 On Deck season plan is now available, and you can not only reserve your tickets for next year, but you are also guaranteed seats for potential playoff games this October. Operators are standing by, so call 415-972-2298 and get yourself some tickets for next year and hopefully for a shot at the playoffs. September baseball, game on.
Reed Johnson bounced out to third. Here he takes a strike.
Change up again for the first pitch. Same thing he threw Jamie Carroll. He's got a feel for all 4 tonight, Ted.
1 base runner, a single by Matt Kemp. Actually 2 for Call drew a walk to lead off the game. This is foul, and it's 0-2. There's Leonard.
Oh, Lynn.
Oh, man.
Not off the foot, Lynn.
What else could he be off of, for crying out loud?
That's a good point.
He started out his career as a ball dude doing this, and he's still doing it.
Hey, he got some leather on it.
I mean, with those size 16s, what do you expect?
It's a mere technicality that the leather's on his shoe and not his glove.
1-2.
Yep, but he's a fan. Those are his dancing shoes, and he will dance. One more time. Wow, that's solid contact.
Ouch!
You don't normally talk about a guy's sweet spot on his shoe. That's great stuff.
He hit him in the right spot. So, I mean, what's his name?
Lynn, my foot still hurts, Steve. There's Lynn. One of our favorite ball dudes. He never lets us down.
1-2.
There's Delta Don. He's our liaison for Delta Airlines when the Giants make all their airplane flights.
And that hits Johnson on the hand. All right, let's check in with Scott Reese. Scott? All right, thanks, Scott. Here it's Clayton Kershaw who's going to try to bunt. As you saw the graphic earlier, he's done a good job in the bunting department. He's got 16. 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, a bunt was a big play in a game like this.
And a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Joe Torre contemplating Should I put the bunt sign on again? Kershaw can hit.
And the bunt, and it's a good one. And Zito will throw to Sanchez. One four in the sacrifice bunt. For call will hit with 2 outs.
And we talked about the 2 guys that's had the best success lifetime against Zito. And one of them is stepping in the batter's box, Rafael Furcal, the other Matt Kemp. And I think that may be the message that Buster Posey's bringing out to Barry Zito. You've got an open base here. You've got a left-handed Andre Ethier who has not hit you well tonight. He's gone into a double play and he struck out. Be careful. And you see the run support or lack of run support. 2007, he was 10th in the league. 3rd, 2nd, 4th. Traditionally, they have not scored for him since he's put that Giants uniform on. And we mentioned the 11 outings, his last 11 in a row, they've gotten 11 runs for him total.
For call, a walk and a 4-3 putout.
The one thing about Zito, you will never hear him complain about it. He just simply gets ready to pitch. He's never been on the disabled list, never missed a start.
2-0. We'll have a pretty good idea on this pitch what Zito's thinking about with Furcal.
Yeah, I think he's going to use the base, and I think that's a wise decision. If Furcal wants to help you, if he wants to come out of the zone and chase, then let him. The walk here is not the end of the world. Santiago Casilla heading down the Giants bullpen.
And the walk. All right, let's check in with Amy G.
All right, guys, let's get that poll question in. Check it out at csnbayarea.com. Who is your least favorite team right now? Another tough one to answer. Let us know, and then check out the results on Giants Postgame Live. Gentlemen?
All right. Dave Righetti goes out.
Just stalling. Going to make plate umpire Cedarstrom come all the way out to the dirt before Righetti heads back to the Giants dugout, just to get Santiago Casilla some more time to throw. The last 3 cities that the Giants have been on, I mean, they've all been, I should say, with the exception of San Diego. You're talking about LA was hot, easy to get loose in. Arizona was hot, easy to get loose in. San Diego was not. It's very similar to what type of weather we're getting tonight. So I'd say 10 to 12 pitches you can establish that fastball. He should be just about there. And I don't think Zito's going to need.
Ethier takes low. 1 ball and no strikes. This was set up by Reed Johnson getting hit on the hand on a 1-2 pitch. Then a sacrifice bunt, and then Zito pitching around for call. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Do a fastball right by him in a fastball count.
High and away. 2 balls and a strike.
Tell you, Buster Posey almost got that strike for him. Cutting that fastball away. 2 times Ethier's been able to lay off.
He's got a base to play with, but he also might be out of the game. Out of play, 3-2.
He was not fooled by that curveball. He was on it.
Well, plus I don't think he wanted to throw it in either. Three balls and 2 strikes. Runners will be on the move. Ball gets away from Buster Posey. And the bases are loaded.
So he went with a curveball, which has been so good all night long, on the 3-2. And missed down below the strike zone, and to Ethier's credit, he laid off it. But it looked like Buster Posey was crossed up.
Yeah, it did. Casey Blake. Blake has struck out twice.
Posey was looking for a fastball.
Yes, he was. Johnson at third, for call at second, Ethier at first. No place to put Casey Blake. So Zito has to go after him.
He struck him out twice looking tonight. Both times the payoff pitch was a big curveball that froze him. Buster Posey wants to start over with the signs.
First pitch to Blake. 1 ball and no strikes.
This has been the most pitches that he's thrown in an inning.
Yep. And he gets the strike to even the count. Defense pretty much straight away. Up the middle. Uribe cannot hang on. Everybody's safe, and it's 1-0. It'll be an error on Uribe.
Ball hits the mound, comes up. Uribe gets it, and he can't make the exchange. And right here is where he misses the ball, trying to dig it out of the glove. And everybody's safe. And that's going to be it for Zito.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy, your oil change and tune-up. Your oil change tune-up and Smart Expert. Casilla facing Casey Blake with the bases loaded.
There you see what Casilla has done. 44 times he's come into a game. 2.22 ERA, 44 2/3 innings pitched, 34 hits allowed with 49 strikeouts. The stuff has been golden. And this is the play that got Zito out of the game. Uribe could not come up with it. He was given an error. So Zito pitches 5 2/3, gives up just one hit, and he's out of the ball game.
Kemp takes down low. And at bat for Kemp now against the right-hander.
There you see the line for Zito. And he pitched his tail off tonight.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
A guy with great stuff and a history of having a little wildness comes into a ball game. You always feel a little better when he finds that plate for the first time. And that strike will settle everybody down.
One and 2. Casilla at the belt. Breaking ball a bit high, 2 and 2.
Casilla was walking off. I thought he had strike 3. Looked like a slider, right, a bit high, a bit outside perhaps. Casilla thought that's it. And everybody grimaces in both dugouts.
Got him. Giants trail 1-0.
And by Verizon Wireless. Introducing Detroit X, the next generation of duds.
All right, let's check out our McDonald's game summary. Not a whole lot going on. The Dodgers, however, do pick up a run in the 6th without the benefit of a hit. Kershaw has been terrific. Zito was terrific. Sanchez and Uribe with the 2 hits for the Giants, and that's our McDonald's game summary. It'll be Rowan, then a pinch hitter. And then Cody Ross. Rowan takes a strike. They are just staying right in the hands of Aaron Rowan. And they are not going to get out of there.
Well, he really wraps that back.
1 ball and 1 strike. Rowan bounce back to the pitcher.
Wonder what that guy does in the offseason. I mean, I know what he does Christmas Day. He's very busy, but the rest of the time, big baseball fan.
I think he does it year round, to be honest with you. 1-1 pitch to Rowan. On the ground to Jamie Carroll. 1 out. And here's Velez. Velez, while he was here earlier in the season, was 9 for 46. Overall hitting 196, 1 for 4 as a pinch hitter.
They're kind of coming out there and they're just going to go over the scouting report. You have a guy who I mean, you cover Velez in the course of a meeting, but I mean, if you're pitching the game, you're going to concentrate the starting 8 guys more so than somebody on the bench, and especially somebody you don't really have a lot of history with. You're going to come out and basically hear what Honeycutt has to tell him that the lead scout has seen in regards to Velez. So they have a couple of ideas as to what type of hitter he is, if he likes the ball high, if he likes the ball low, if he's a good fastball hitter, if he's a first ball fastball hitter. Those are things that will get passed on to Kershaw from the pitching coach. They're really not making much adjustment in the on defense to defend against Velez, outside of bringing up Casey Blake at third.
Velez hit over 300 in AAA. Switch hitter with Cody Ross on deck.
Staying on that side of the play, I mean, that's his strength this whole game, is that fastball that's cut. And you can get an idea as to why he likes that first base side of the rubber to throw the inside corner righty, because coming from that angle, it's going to enhance the cut in the eye of a hitter.
Fouls it back, 2-2.
That's quite a backswing by Eugenio Velez. All right, watch him in the Ultramo. There's the swing, and now here comes the backswing. Whoop.
Put yourself on the foot one time, you won't do it anymore. 3-2.
It's always the foot.
Cody Ross on deck. Giants looking for a base runner. They've only had 2 in the game. And Velez fouls it into the club level.
Well, if he could find a gap here, he could light this place up. Just watching Eugenio Velez run on a triple is one of the fun things to do.
On the ground towards the hole. Blake going to have to hurry, and they got him. Nice play, Casey Blake. 2 outs. And here's Cody Ross.
Oh, you say this a lot about Casey Blake. Here's the payoff pitch and a 3-2, a high fastball that he off the crack of the bat. I think he's thinking it might find that hole between third and short, but Casey Blake says, Got nice range to his left.
Cody Ross is 0 for 2. A ground ball and a strikeout. takes the first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Cody Ross right now is in between everything. Just outside to even the count at a ball and a strike.
Not by much.
Hook down the left field line. And a fair ball. And it bounces into the seats for a ground rule double.
That's what the Giants need to do. Put together a couple of base hits. Get this crowd really going. Nice 2-out hitting by Cody Ross.
All right, let's check in with Scott Reese in our studios in San Francisco. All right, here's Freddie Sanchez. Tying run at second base. Sanchez singled in the fourth. And he looks at a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1.
Fastball in. It's back off the plate. Looking for it now.
And a quick 0-2 on a breaking ball.
Yeah, that's a pretty good breaking ball. I mean, he was sitting looking great gas on that inside corner. He goes away with the curveball. You got to be careful when you back out the plate, too. You get an old catcher like Barajas, he'll pick that up. And wraps it, that curveball around the plate. Perfect pitch.
Right out in front of home plate, knocked down by Barajas. 1-2. Packed tonight. They're hanging from the rafters. Dodgers in town.
Kershaw has slowed this pace down to a snail's crawl.
Get out into right center field. This will hang up for Kemp. And that'll end the inning. No runs, a double, one left after 6. 1-0 LA.
Elsinore or Rancho Cucamonga. If they win, gentlemen, it would be back-to-back California League championships. Go boys. Get them. Dwayne?
Yeah, good year again for our San Jose Giants. Thanks, Amy. Here's Ramon Ramirez in a 1-0 game facing Jay Gibbons. Dodgers scored a run in the 6th inning without the benefit of a hit. Amy G has got a proposal. Although this is bounced to Sanchez. And on the second pitch, 1 out. They need to have a little bit more enthusiasm in this. Come on, if you're going to do it right. Yeah. Okay.
Amy G.
Losing the part. Come
yeah,
on.
He needs to tighten this up.
Let's go.
But do they know she's married and has 2 kids? I don't want to ruin the dream.
Yeah. Paul's at home, ready to fly out here and beat somebody up. There's Paul. Yeah, Paul's here.
There's Mr. G.
Well, yeah, Paul. Act like you're working. Hit out to left field, but Pat Burrell is standing and waiting.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Ramon Ramirez, who has been so outstanding as a Giant. These are the numbers that he's had with both the Red Sox and the Giants. Been a workhorse, 64th time he's come into a ball game. Ramirez, as a Giant, has got an 0.92 ERA in 19 appearances. He has been fantastic, mixing a fastball, a slider, and a changeup.
There's CSNBayarea.com's Ray Ratto. He was acting like he's actually writing. Ooh, missed somewhere. 2 balls and no strikes.
So what do you think he's actually looking at on his computer?
Ray is probably doing a Sudoku or a crossword.
Well, he's trying to find directions to the nearest Hooters.
2 balls and 1 strike. Three and 1 with Reed Johnson on deck. Three and 2. Giants in the 7th inning will have Huff, Posey, and Burrow facing Clayton Kershaw. Out of play. Yep. It's stuck, I'm telling you.
Yeah. That helmet will be on there this weekend.
Three-two pitch. He got him, and that'll end the inning. Giants have some work to do. Huff, Posey, and Burrow. 1-0 LA. Our ball due down the left field line. 1-0.
He's got the signature Aztec two-step right here. He's been working on for 90 years. Nice going, man. Atta man.
Aubrey
Never lets
Huff.
us down.
Here's Aubrey Huff. Body language on Aubrey Huff. I'm not sure he was digging that first pitch. No balls and 1 strike with Posey to follow.
The Giants have had their share of 1-0 ball games. They had 2 in the series against San Diego over the weekend. Straight away defense, with one exception. The third baseman Blake pulled off the line.
Huff stays alive. Fights off a nasty 93-mile-an-hour fastball. And what he gets now is a chance to see another pitch. Two and two.
Well, Kershaw shook that off. I mean, Barajas wanted the fastball inside, and Kershaw wanted the slider. And he hung that one.
And he got him.
Came right back with another one. Strikeout number 3 for Kershaw. Well, after tonight's ball game, there are only 11 regular season home games left here at AT&T Park. And September baseball means every pitch count, every game count, and every fan counts. Tomorrow it's going to be Kane taking on Billingsley, a 7:15 start. Then Sanchez takes on Lilly on Thursday. You can feel the excitement at the ballpark. Go to sfgiants.com. September baseball, game on. Get out here.
Here's Buster Posey. One ball and no strikes. At the knees. Kershaw with just 77 pitches, so he's good to go for a while. Foul back, 1-2.
Yep, they brought their Beat LA towels. Mom's got them going. They're all believers.
1-2 pitch.
Oh, yeah. For that little child right there, his first words are Beat LA.
2-2 offering to Buster Posey. 3-2. Pat Burrow. Posey on the ground to second. And Jamie Carroll will make the play. Monetary donations can be made during this homestand. Checks can be dropped off at a Giants guest services office. Monetary contributions only, not items. So there, if you want to send a check, send it to that address, 567 El Camino Real in San Bruno. Here's Burrow with 2 outs. 1 ball and no strikes. Burrow has struck out and he's popped out. 2-0. Uribe on deck. 1-0 Dodgers. Burrow skies it to left. This could be playable. And Foucault puts it away. Through 7, 1-0 LA.
It's an Orange Friday game, and the first 20,000 fans are going to get a Buster Posey orange T-shirt. If you want tickets, go to sfgiants.com. September baseball, game on.
Reed Johnson has scored the only run in this game. He was hit on the hand by a Barry Zito pitch in the 6th. Eventually scored on an error on Juan Uribe. Aaron Rowan spins around, but now he's tracking it. 1 out here in the 8th. Here's Kershaw, who had a sacrifice bunt in the 6th inning. On the year, he's 2 for 51. Lopez in the Giants bullpen. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That swing's got a little danger in it. For call, head to the on-deck circle.
Sandoval steps over the bag at third, and he makes the catch. 2 out. And that'll bring up for call. So here's Rafael for call. Call has walked twice and he's bounced out.
Pretty good numbers against Ramirez. 2 for 4 lifetime with a double. 4 at bats. He at least knows his stuff.
Buster Posey, Sandoval. It's going to be Posey, side retired. Uribe will lead it off. 1-0 ball game here at AT&T Park with the Dodgers on top. It is the home half of the 8th inning, which means Juan Uribe is going to lead things off. He's 1 for 2. He's hit the ball hard twice. Fouls it back. No balls and 1 strike. A healthy rip from Juan Uribe.
20 home runs on the year for Uribe. And he truly thinks home run in these situations. I mean, he tries to lift and separate. Teams down by 1 or tied.
This little pop-up is going to reach the seats. Sandoval and then Rowan. Foul back.
Just burning his hands with hard stuff. Got a little bit of a cut in the eye of the hitter because he loads up on that first base side of the rubber. Left-handed pitcher on the first base side, when he throws inside to a righty, even if it's straight, it looks like it's coming. And he's done it all night long. They have not been able to beat that pitch.
Floated that one up there. 1-2.
That was an overthrow.
Brian Wilson in the bullpen. Two and two. High drive in the park. Kemp over, and he'll put it away. Maybe a little bit towards the end of the bat. 1 out.
Just enough to get off the sweet spot. Did he get it on the end, or did he get up the bat? Got up a little bit, but not far from the sweet spot. He knows he just missed one.
Here's Sandoval, who's 0 for 2. Sandoval fouls it back. They're staying in on the hands of Sandoval like they did Uribe.
Oh, yeah. The Panda believers are here.
Breaks his bat on the ground to Blake. And Blake's throw is in time. 2 outs.
Another inside fastball. They have not been able to do much with that side of the plate when Kershaw has thrown gas at him. There you see, he really hasn't had to work that hard. Very economical with the number of pitches he's throwing, and the next pitch that he'll throw will be number 94.
Very high to Rowan. Rowan is 0 for 2. He's bounced out twice. Two and 0.
No, says Ed Hickox. Oh yeah, we feel you. We've got to start beating that inside fastball.
Out to left field for Reed Johnson, and that'll retire the side. Here comes the ninth. 1-0 Dodgers.
Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
Ninth inning in front of over 36,000 here tonight. A 1-0 lead for the Dodgers, and Javier Lopez will come in to face Andre Ethier, and probably that's it, just Ethier.
There you see the numbers for Javier Lopez, who has been a tremendous addition to this Giants staff.
There's Romo. Out of play, 0-2. For the Giants in this half of the ninth, they will have a pinch hitter, and then Ross, and then Sanchez. And their goal is to get Huff, Posey, and Burrow at bats. Got him, and that'll be out number one.
Oh, he really broke it down low. I mean, he can do that. Again, to get 87 miles an hour off that location of release, it's just, it's gnarly. You saw what it did to Ethier. It froze him.
So Bruce Bochy comes out when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Game live will start at 6:30 right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, and then on Thursday it'll be NBC Bay Area. Jonathan Sanchez against Ted Lilly. Here's Romo facing Casey Blake, and a strike to Casey Blake. Blake was at the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs when he rolled one up the middle, and Juan Uribe made an error and a run scored.
Numbers for Sergio Romo, fantastic. Very solid season. 4-to-1 strikeout walk ratio. And a very quick 0-2 here and a couple of breaking balls to Casey Blake. Kent jocking up.
And Blake just got a piece. And it remains 0-2.
Casey Blake's a hard guy to throw a fastball by. I mean, we could throw him 80 slow curveballs on a road to and try and sneak one fastball on him, and he's going to be on it. And he was on that last one.
Got him.
And 90 in on his hands. Kind of threw away from the target. But a big swing through strike 3. And set up on the outside corner. This thing goes up and in, and it turns out to be a perfect pitch. See him on the ultra bow, get great extension with that release point out front. One of the keys to a guy who has great command is that he has command of that release point.
Here's Matt Kemp. Kemp takes a pitch wide. Kemp picked up a base hit in the second inning, and that's the only hit the Dodgers have. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
90-mile-an-hour challenge and a 1-0 pitch. There's Zito, went in, changed his shirt, came back out here, cheering his teammates on. Classy move. I love that about how baseball's evolved and guys come back and do that now.
Right there for a strike to make it 1-2.
Well, it just tells you how good his breaking ball is because it's in the minds of these Dodger hitters. You don't see Casey Blakely on a fastball. He was on the payoff pitch in his at bat. He was thinking breaking ball. And here, in a 1-1 count, Kemp was looking breaking ball as well. Took a heater right down the throat.
Pretty hard pitch not to take a rip at, but Matt Kemp stayed back and took it, and it's 2-2.
It's good use of a 1-2 count, though. Good location for it.
Get out to Cody Ross, and we will go to the bottom of the 9th. Giants need a run to tie and 2 to go home. 1-0 Dodgers.
When Brian Johnson stepped up and did this. Extra inning ball game ended in dramatic fashion as the Giants would win this one and would go on to win the National League West and go to the playoffs. A very, very emotional swing of the bat for Brian Johnson, and it never gets old. That is our Dodge Ram drive of the game. We thought we'd break that to sort of maybe bring some mojo into this game. 1-0 Dodgers, who have just 1 hit.
And it'll be Jose Guillen as a pinch hitter to lead things off against Clayton Kershaw, who's thrown 96 pitches. He hasn't walked anybody, and he's had 3 strikeouts. First pitch strike, and it's 0-1.
Honchi Kuo, the closer for the Dodgers, getting loose in their bullpen. I would imagine if one guy gets on, you're going to see the closer.
Foul back, 0-2. So a couple of fastballs.
There's Kuo.
On the ground to short with the call, has it in the dirt, and digging it out is Loney, who just came into the game. One out. And here's Cody Ross. Ross has one of the 3 hits for the Giants, a double in the 6th. Very high, 1-0.
Just an overthrow. That last pitch, number 100. And most of his night has been out of the windup.
2-0. And he comes back with a strike right at the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike. Mentioned, not a walk issued by Kershaw. Popped up. This should be playable. Loney, 2 down. And it's Freddie Sanchez who's coming up. Sanchez singled in the 4th inning. Play. First pitch, no balls and 1 strike.
Well, we've seen it all night long. Another fastball in that inside corner, just boring in on the hands of the Giants hitters. That has been his go-to pitch, his bread and butter all night. Kershaw has not had a complete game this year.
105 pitches now for Kershaw. 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, you know he's sniffing a complete game. He does not want to get it to the bullpen. 2-2.
And there's just nothing really out of the ordinary in this at bat that he's done all night long. I mean, it's just been fastball, bore in, bore in, bore in, bore in. San Diego earlier this evening beat Colorado 7-6. Atlanta were losers.
On the ground, a base hit. Giants are alive. Darren Ford's going to pinch run. Nice AB.
Boy, indeed it was. And that's a shot in the arm they've been looking at, and he beat that inside fastball.
Aubrey Huff is 0 for 3.
And that single got this crowd in the game. They're on their feet.
Swing and a foul straight back, and it's 0-1.
Ooh, boy. You know what he was thinking on that first pitch fastball. He got exactly what he was looking for. Right at the belt, elevate on contact. And he just missed it.
Old-fashioned National League baseball.
Yeah.
Ford back. Ethier has moved back to guard Triple's alley. However, that does open up the right field line. Oh, 2.
That fastball.
Giants are down to the last strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Dodgers behind Clayton Kershaw win game 1 of this 3-game series. A 1-0 shutout for Kershaw. And the Giants, who pick up 4 hits. Dodgers score a run without the benefit of a hit. And this is a tough one here at AT&T Park.
Yeah, indeed it is. And the guy who really has to feel the worst of all is Barry Zito. But, I mean, he pitched beautiful. 1 unearned run did the Giants in. And the second time this year that they've been 1 hit and lost. Or they've 1 hit their opponent and they've lost that ball game. So, a tough night for the Giants.
All right, 1-0 is your final. Stay tuned. Giants post game.